Alright. I think I am all set. I was just spending a couple minutes stealing everything in town and getting a side quest or two finished up before we started. Good evening, everyone. We're coming back to Octopath Traveler. The plan is to get Honnet tonight, the Huntress. Good morning, K-West. I know it's morning for you. And a cat that programs. That hold music was Honnet's hometown, her village's theme. We're going to be hearing it shortly, actually. I've been trying to play the town theme of every character that we were going to start the session obtaining for the past streams, because the music for this game is really good. But before we do that, why can't I fight you? I want to fight you because I need to get inside your house. Why can't I challenge you? Oh! Because we're not high enough level. Okay. That exclamation on our radar there lets me know there's something in the house, and I can't get in there without beating him up. We can't fight him yet because we ain't strong enough, so we'll come back. A cat that programs the soundtrack for this game is super, super good, and I don't blame your SO for asking, because all the tracks are amazing. I may be a little biased, but they're amazing. Madam, is your friend angry at you because Therion's the attractive one? Because they have to open up their mind and view how good all the other characters are. And I am out of practice. So, I do want to say that we are playing in Japanese tonight. I know most of you saw me talk about that on the Discord. But I play this game, like myself, I play it on Japanese. And I really like the Japanese audio. So, I wanted to introduce everybody to the Japanese voice actors for this game. I know I've mentioned it past couple streams, but the reason I like it so much is some of the characters, I think, have a better character portrayed through their voice in the Japanese than the English. Not that the English is bad, I just like kind of the characterization some of the Japanese voices give the characters over the English. Specifically Honnet and Ophelia, the next two travelers we're gonna probably be getting. So we might play the next session or two in Japanese and open our minds to another language. And I'm reading everything anyway, so it's a moot point. Okay, he's a dungeon master and he just likes rogue characters. Well, technically, you can just tell him that every character can become a rogue at some point in this game, so he can like whoever he wants, and they can be a rogue. You want Ophelia, your healer, to become a rogue? She can become a rogue! But I do want to ask, while we're still kind of early on, I was playing with volumes a little bit. So if the volumes, like, compared to me in the game sound good, great. If you think something should be adjusted, let me know so I can fix it. I'm still trying to tweak what the best kind of mix is for each game that I play. That's the biggest issue, is you kind of have to change it depending on what game you're playing, because some games are a lot louder than others. But I need to pay attention to this guy because he's doing lots of damage to us already. I keep saying that I need to take our team out and beef them up a little bit, and I never do. Just don't have time with how much I have to do for grad school. I am strapped for time. Well, madam, we can keep the fact that characters can change classes our little secret from him. Or you can come watch my streams. And then he can learn with all of us. Alright, come on. Therian, take him out. Oh boy. Okay, we got one more attack. Please, somebody murder this vulture. There we go. So I took Tressa out of our party, as hard as that was for me to do, just because she was a higher level than most of the other characters. Obviously not Primrose, but we can't take Primrose out because she's locked in our party until we beat her campaign. But we'll have Tressa come back. But for now, she is resting up and probably haggling for some good bargains. We don't want to go there. Yeah. Back in town. And besides, I don't want her to have to face any unnecessary dangers. So, works for everybody. To get to Honnet, we have to travel deep into the forest, so we're going to see another big biome change. One of my favorite things about Honnet and her home village is that they have a very unique dialect. And the English translation team does a really cool job of highlighting that in the localization and translation. I heard the English voice, it's a little kind of maybe hard to listen to because she speaks in a very kind of old English style. But when you read it, it reads really well, and I really like that. But I do really like, even with the actual voice acting, that they take the time and the effort to change the way people speak because they're from different areas of this world. And it helps flesh things out, make it more real. Makes the distances also seem a little bit bigger. Sometimes this world can feel a little small, basically because it's like town, like monster battle area, then next town, the monster battle area, next town. Like there isn't too much in between, but with the change in scenery and the change in the dialects of the characters and everything, it really makes it feel like it's bigger than the actual map sizes portray. Yeah, K-West, you might understand Honnet better than the American accent. We'll see. You'll have to let me know. It's pretty old English. But we just have to, you know, kill a bunch of wildlife to get there. Nothing like destroying some ecosystems on our way. Honestly, I just want to impress Honnet. I want to bring a nice big pelt with me. Maybe then she'll notice me. Alright, let's keep moving on. So we have Therian now, and he's our rogue, our thief. So along with Alphen, who can inquire into people's backgrounds and find useful items hidden about because of that, we're gonna steal a bunch of items too. Because Tressa can buy items off of people, but it costs money. And money is actually a very hard thing to obtain in this game. You don't get a lot of money from fights, and things cost a lot. So you run out really quick. So stealing things from people is a lot nicer, as you don't have to pay. You just have to not get caught. So we'll be picking lots of pockets in this playthrough. And working on, like I said, not getting caught. You know, like a good thief. Alright, cool, that's one down. So another thing I mentioned in a previous stream, but these battles probably tougher than they need to be because of the level discrepancy between our characters. Because the game does a really cool job of adjusting what enemies you run into in areas to be closer to the level of your team. But it seems that it kind of sets that to the highest level team member, which is Prim, and she is a good 4 or 5 levels higher than like Furion. So we're getting these enemies that are a little stronger for our team as a full unit. That's why we're taking a lot of damage. It's very different than my playthrough, because my playthrough, I keep characters at a very similar level, because I kind of have like this need for teams to be comprised of people of the same level. So it's a little bit more of a cakewalk, because everyone is kind of built for the areas I enter versus having kind of glaring weaknesses like our team now. Makes me have to think differently. Oh, okay. So you think that maybe it's kind of a translation way of adding that dialect in, based on the fact that it's very similar to like Ni no Kuni, which would be, you know, I have Ni no Kuni and I've never played it. It's still actually wrapped. I have it for PS3, and it's still wrapped up. It's in my library, like out in my living room. I have it like with me physically. But it was one of those that got it, and then my game library got longer and longer. It continues to get longer. It doesn't stop getting longer. So it just keeps getting pushed down. I will. Okay, Cat the Programs, if you recommend Ni no Kuni, and I'm pretty sure K-West has also recommended to me, I will. Also, I have to remember, y'all, that Nightbot is a little aggressive right now, and I need to tone it down. So don't worry if it gives you a warning. I'm not going to tell it to act upon said warning. Oh, okay, so the language you were talking about is from Revenant Kingdom, and the leveling is more like, you know. Okay. I got you, K-West. I got you. I broke my concentration. So we're getting, like, close to town, so I don't necessarily want to heal Alphin yet. I can just go get a full heal from sleep and not waste items. So we're gonna risk it! Also try not to blab too much over the next couple battles, so you can start to hear some of the Japanese voice acting. Okay, we're gonna do our safety save, especially with people kind of weak and being risky. Cool. That's, you know what? I need to make a t-shirt sometime that says safety save. Because I do that so much. In any game, I save way more often than I need to. I mentioned one time that I will save twice, because I'll save, like, and then immediately forget that I saved, and I'll save again. And part of that's due to the fact that I'll save, and then I'll leave it on the save screen and, like, check my phone. And in that moment, I go, wait, did I save? And, like, you know, 99 times out of 100, I did. But I don't want it to be that one time that I didn't and shut the game off. So I always do it again. Somebody say sheep merch. Featherland, did I say sheep merch? Not in so many words, but you know, it's a dream. It's a dream. It's a goal at some point. I feel like I'm setting this affiliate like stepping stone as a stepping stone. So I'm not jumping on anything just yet, but once I hit 50 and get that affiliate status, even if it's just more symbolic than anything else, I'm gonna use that as like, okay, I think it's time, like I can start thinking about things. So, you know, I'll get friends. Ugh. I always feel so greasy asking for things like that. But it's one of those, you gotta, when you're small, you gotta build yourself and, you know, advertise and advertise and advertise and advertise for more. You know, K-West actually, with a lot of RPGs, most lines aren't read completely. Like Final Fantasy 15 and I guess newer games now have more of a budget to allow full voice acting, but it's not the norm, I would say, especially in Japanese RPGs.
Yeah.
So this is Swarky, home to a clan of hunters that have lived in the dark woods since times of yore. And we're gonna inquire, see if he's got any items. The proprietor of the Swarky Inn, this man of the coastlands, came to the village after growing enamored with the thought of living in the woods. In recent times, he has had to play host to his layabout of a brother and is nearing the end of his tether. And we're able to provoke people easier. That's Hanet's skill, provoking. She very much, like Olberek, challenges people, but instead of fighting with her weapons like Olberek does, she's a hunter and she can capture monsters to use in battle. And so when you provoke someone, you actually use the monsters. We're also going to steal from him. We're going to try. Cool, we got it. Don't think I want to throw it on anyone just yet, but we have that headgear now. Yeah, K-West, I would say that is a bit of a spoiled repertoire of games, because a lot of those are pretty much fully voiced. A lot of these Japanese games, there's so much text that they just... And the price you have to pay not only to get it translated in one language, but, you know, fully voiced in another is very expensive. So they'll cut corners where they can. We're not going to try to steal that one with an 8% chance. I'm not confident enough in us yet. Alright, he doesn't have anything important about him. Just doing our prelim walkabout town before we meet up with Hanet. I train every day that I might one day be even half as skilled with the bow as Master Zanta. Zanta, the long syllable. Zanta. This young man's parents were slain by wild beasts when he was but a child, and were not only for the timely intervention of Hunter and his dire wolf, he too would have surely perished. He is resolved to follow in the footsteps of the man who saved his life, and to that end trains tirelessly every day. I did not limber up my lips before this session. Excuse my, like, marble mouth as I get back into practice. Gotta warm up the voice. Gotta do that, bro. It is sad, though. Some of these backgrounds are pretty intense, madam. That's why I like to inquire with everyone, because they took the time to write all these. In truth, this hunter's daughter is not of her blood, but rather an orphan whom she found in the forest. Nevertheless, she has accepted the child as her own, and is wholly committed to providing for her as both a mother and a hunter. And we found a hidden item somewhere. Inside this house. Can't fight him yet, but it's in there. Unable or unwilling to secure honest work, this man imposed on the goodwill of his family until they finally cast him out in disgust. With no one left to whom he might turn, he came to Swarky to see his brother. He now spends his days concocting over more ridiculous schemes that require altogether too much money. Sounds like how I like to do things. Why do hard work when I can come up with a silly bunch of shenanigans to solve my problems? Let's steal from him. Steal his empty coin pouch, because that's just rubbing salt in the wound. Yeah, a cat that programs is right. The games that, games listed there, most of those don't even have voice acting at all. It's all text. We'll play, like, Final Fantasy 1 sometime that's all text. Really limber up myself there. This is the language I was talking about. You're going to see a lot more of this. Off doth our hunters venture unto the whisper wood to hone in their skills. Thou'st thou been inclined to don the same, bewarin. Huntin half-heartedly, and thou wilt becomin' the hunted. Oh, this is gonna be fun to read! Oh. A hunter who coveted the position of headman, but was bested by another. He has given up on his ambition, or so he would have others believe. In truth, he waits patiently for a chance to usurp the village leader, or at the very least, ensure that his son succeeds where he failed. Some drama going on in Swarik. Oh, I want that arcane hatchet! Did we buy one already for... Ah, dang it, I already bought one for Alpha. Well, now we have one we can sell. Let's talk to Honnet. I understand it not. For what reason wouldst thou such a beast come to our woods? Doth this herald some greater ill that comes our way? I'm gonna do my best. Her name is Honnet, and she is a hunter. One of the last descendants of her proud and ancient clan, she makes her home here in Swarky, deep in the Darkwood. This seasoned huntress roams the forests with Lind, her fast friend, though her mind often turns to her master, who left the village 1 year ago, on a dangerous hunt from which he has yet to return. Sorry, that was really stilted speech on my part. When a noble local came seeking aid, she answered the call and was tasked with hunting a vicious beast that plagues the nearby forests. And so she makes for the Whisperwood, with her loyal companion Lind at her side. She will need fierce allies on the path she has chosen. Take Honnet along? Yes, we will. We are going to remove Olberek, because he is stronger than Alfin right now. There we go. Hear the beginning of her tale. Let's do it. One year ago. And yes, I know, madam, that she can take the arcane hatchet. However, her magic isn't nearly as important to her as compared to Alfin, so I probably won't. I'll probably just go with a stronger axe. I'm not going to speak here because it is technically voice acted, and you'll have enough time to read. And you can hear the good voice acting. Maybe I'll do both. Feel bad for not reading it out loud, just in case people aren't necessarily glued to the screen. A joke, as always. Will thy journey be long, master? Ah, a good question, that. The request cometh from none other than the Knights Ardent. The hunt will take us to distant lands, and the beast we pursuing is a fearsome one.
So.
I see. Looking not so glum, girl. I'm no trio with green arrows and bruises on his bow arm.
お前の師匠は狩りの達人だ。
I'll do the deed and be back before 2 moons have passed. Ellipses.
なんだその不服そうな顔は。
Still no smile? What is it, my girl?
私が心配しているのはそこではない。寄り道はほどほどにな。
'Tis not the hunt that concerneth me. Thou intendest to stop in off somewhere along the way. More ellipses. Even more ellipses.
少しぐらいダメか。
Here and there, mayhaps? Why dost thou ask?
ダメに決まっている。忘れたとは言わせないぞ。
Thou forgettest or feignest ignorance, so I will remind thee.
狩りの依頼の手付金を賭け事に使って逆に借金をこさえて帰ってきたのを。
On the last hunt, thou gamblest away thy purse and came back a poorer man than thou left.
あれな。
Poorer in coin, mayhap.
ベクターホローの舞踏大会で賭けをした時のことか。
Yes, I did make a few wagers at the arena in Victor's Hollow.
魔物の強さはわかるんだが、人の強さを見切るのは苦手でな。
And learned that while I have a keen eye for assessing the strength of beasts, I am quite at a loss with men. A valuable lesson that was cheaply bought.
それならなぜ賭けなんかしたんだ。
Not so cheap in the end.
エリザに立て替えてもらってこの間返済が終わったばかりだぞ。
Eliza had to pay in thy debts, and thou only findest paying her back this last moon.
本当に狩り以外はいい加減だな。
Promise me, promising me, master, no more foolish gambling.
1の矢の失敗は2の矢の成功ってな。俺みたいになるのってことだ。
But what of the old hunter's saying? If the first arrow faileth, notch a second and try again. Thou just madest that one up.
そこでため息をつくな。ちょっと情けなくなる。
Come in now, girl. Thou art too young by half for such world-weary sighs. Must thou makest our party so gloomy? Parting.
お前だけが頼りだ。師匠をしっかりと見張ってくれよ。
I turn to thee, Hagen. Looking after master, so he can rarely be bothered to looking after himself. Wolf noises.
そらないじゃないか、相棒。俺よりハンイットに懐きやがって。
Even thou takest her side against me, old friend?
それこそ人徳というものだ。なあ。
He knoweth good sense when he heareth it. More wolf noises.
食うの根も出ねえな。
Growlest thou not at me, thou faithless turncoat?
待たせたわね。あら、はいっと。お見送り？
Hail, Hannet. Have you come to see us off?
ああ、エリザ。寄り道しないように師匠に釘を刺しにな。
I have come in to warn master about straying from the path.
ああ、確かに。あんな大金何度も貸せないからね。
And I thank you for it. I do not have the leaves to pay another debt like that.
くそ、味方がいねえな。
Have I not a single ally in this infernal village?
友人である前に私は聖火騎士よ。依頼主であることをお忘れなく。
I am your friend, but I am also a knight ardent, and your client. You would do well not to forget this.
へいへい、依頼主様。
Not for a moment, most honorable Lady Eliza of the illustrious Knights Ardent.
よろしい。
That's more like it.
長くなりそうなら手紙でも送らせるわ。
Fear not, I'll keep him out of trouble. Oh, I'll have him fill his evenings penning a detailed account of our adventures on the hunt.
ああ、気をつけて行ってくるといい。いつも通りこの森のことは任せろ。
Taking care, and my thine arrows straight true. I shall look after the forest till the day of thy return.
ああ、行ってくる。
Thanking me, my girl, and farewell. It could be a mix of German and English, K West. I have no
あん
idea.
なこと言ってもう1年経
All I know is I really like it. A year hath passed since that day.
あれからよこした手紙が一通だけとは。師匠は本当にいい加減だな。
In all that time, Master could only be bothered to send in a single letter.
よう、ハイト。俺だ。お前のお師匠様だ。
Hunit, 'tis me, thine reverend master. Missest me?
気取った時効の挨拶は省くぞ。いつ届くかもわからんからな。
I won't bore thee with any blather about the weather of the season. Who knoweth when this will even arrive after all?
正確師団からの依頼を受けて3ヶ月。俺は標的の獲物を追っている。
For 3 months now, I have pursued the trail of the beast sought by the Knights Ardent.
赤目と呼ばれる魔物だ。
A beast by the name of Red Eye.
赤目って名前も正確師たちがつけたもので、正体は全くわからん。
That's their name for it, leastwise. As for its true name, even if it hath one, none can say.
こいつはなかなか厄介だ。
But on my father's bow, I swear it, 'tis the most vexing quarry I've ever had in the misfortune to hunt in.
罠には引っかからんし、時々俺の動きを読んでいる気もする。
It eludeth mine every trap, and though thou may thinketh me mad for saying this, I swear it can even scenteth every move I make. I'm getting better.
知能が高いのか、勘がいいのか、なかなか尻尾をつかませてくれん。
I know it not if it is human intelligence or pure animal instinct, but either way, it refuses to be caught. And I already messed myself up.
こちらに気づいたのか、そろそろ縄張りを変えそうだ。
Still, we appear to have annoyed in it sufficiently that is moving on to new pastures.
赤目の移動先はストーンガードと俺は睨んでいる。
Judging from its behavior, I believe it meaneth to make for the lands around Stoneguard.
お前相手にごまかしても始まらん。だから正直に言っておく。
I will be frank with thee, my girl, for thou'st always been able to see through mine pretenses.
この狩り、長期戦になる。
The chase will be hard, and the hunt will not endeth soon.
だが、まあ心配するな。必ず赤目を買って森に帰る。
But fear not, for endeth it shall. Hast thou ever knowest your master to fallen in a hunt? Phelan, I know what I'm saying.
村のことは頼んだぞ。はいと。
And so I ask thee, my dear prentice, pray look after the village until I return.
心配性の弟子へ、ザンタより。
Oh, and be not a warrior-wort. Always thy friend and teacher, Zanta.
珍しい。師匠が素直に時間がかかるというとは。
Never heard master admitteth that any hunt would be difficult.
赤目とはそれほど手強い獲物なのか。
Either this red-eye is truly the most formidable of beasts,
それともこれはただの寄り道の口実？
or he's stopping in every gambler's den from here to Stoneguard.
いや、確かにいい加減で調子が良くて軽い人だが。
But no. Master liketh to act in the fool, but when it cometh to hunting,
やると言ったことは必ずやり遂げる。そういう人だ。
if he saith he will catcheth his quarry, then catcheth it he will. I want to get this right. Lind noises.
ああ、そうだな、リンデ。
Oh, they do pronounce the E. Okay, so it's Linde. Yes, Linde, I know.
私は師匠に任された通り、村の狩人の職務を全うするのみだ。
Master entrusted the safety of the village to me. My duty now is to the villagers.
仕事の依頼が来ていないか、村長のところに行ってみるか。
Come in. Letting us visitin' the headman and see if anyone hath need of my bow. Alright, we in it. I'm gonna do all the reading now because the voice acting is gonna be a lot less. Off and on, off and on.
Yeah.
Headman, how might my bow serveth ye today?
Yeah.
Every day thou comest here seeking work. Sometimes I wonder if thou art truly thy master's prentice. But jesting aside, no, there is no hunt today.
そうか。
Is there aught else I might do? Well, the youngsters are always in need of lessons. Thou couldst given them a lesson or two in bowmanship. The clan of the Darkwood inherited the lore of the beasts and the trees. Yet today only thou and Zanta can truly useth that lore. Why, when I was a mere stripling... Yes, yes, I have heard your stories before, and I know how long they are in. Long-winded tales are the vice of many an old man. My apologies, child. Hi, Arma. Welcome. Commands. I don't know, but for Nightbot, can we tell it to chill out on warning people? Because it seems like it's set pretty strict. But if thou couldst shown the youngsters the way of the hunt, I would be grateful.
頼むぞ。
I saw two of them waiting eagerly in the square. Perhaps thou couldst startin with them?
ええ。
It will be done. I think what you're hearing, K West, is like Japanese. Japanese is a much more deliberate language in that the syllables are very set and they are going someplace, whereas there's a lot more nuance and inflection that a lot of English has, and just, you know, how we form words in our mouths is just a little bit with a lot more interpretation. These syllables are a lot more set in stone and kind of, there's a lot more mechanical rhythm to them. And like I talked about last time, their syllables also sit in a different part of the mouth as compared to English, and so sometimes it just makes it sound maybe deeper and maybe more sorrowful. Linguistics is really cool, actually. It's very interesting. Alright, so we are going to fight this villager. So, Honnet's main partner is Linde. It is a white puma or cougar. And they pretty much like have formed a pact. And Linde is Honnet's partner like through their entire lives. And that is the secret of the hunters of the Darkwood, is they make a pact with one creature, and then they can make like short-term contracts with other beasts as they hunt. That sounds good, Army. We'll figure out a time to work that stuff out. So every monster in this game you can capture and then command for a certain amount of attacks there from there on. After they fulfill all those attacks, they'll leave your party. And they will do anything from attack to heal team members, have magic. It all depends. So like Linde has 2 attacks because she's Honnet's personal partner. One is an attack that counts as like a sword hit, and then the other counts as a staff hit, which is really cool because Honnet herself can use axes and bows. So with just Linde and Honnet, they cover almost every single bludgeoning type physical weapon. When Honnet provokes people, though, when she's using her action skill like this, she can only call in beasts. She does not fight herself in this case. So if we go back to my monster set here, she has 2 other beasts currently under her command. Forest Fox, which has, you can see, a sword attack, and then Mossy Meat, who heals on it.
どう動く？全力だ。
Alright. So Linde will randomly switch between the 2 types of attacks it knows, unless it finds a weakness in the enemy you're targeting. Then it will try to focus the one attack that is a weakness. So it'll try both spear and sword, and then if, say, the person is weak to sword, it will start only using its sword type attack, which is really cool. Well, dost thou feelest more attuned to thy surroundings?
Ah.
Yes, I feel much more able at anticipating where swift quarry might dart us next. I'm gonna start talking like this. Very good. An important lesson that. I don't know, I really like this dialect they have. It's really fun. Huntress Hunnit! What is it? The headman sent me to find thee. He said he must speaketh with thee right away.
わかった。
Then I will make haste. Is he at home, I take it? Yes, follow me. Dun 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 bum. Ba-da-da-dum. Pokemon. Also, Featherline, I didn't mention, but yes, you're right. She is pretty much an old-timey Pokemon trainer. Headman, you wishest to see me? Ye wishest to see me. Yes, a request hath come in from the demons of Lord... is it... Siren. I'm gonna guess it's a soft C. Siren. You would seem a beast hath strayed into his provincial forest.
なるほど。
And he will it gone. Just so. He asketh for our best hunter. And while Master Zanta is off on the hunt, thou meaneth thee. Yes, actually, K-West, there is kind of a vignette effect on the game. I think I actually turned it off. There's a setting, you can make it like more aggressive or not. May not have turned it off for this file, and I might turn it off just because it does sometimes get really dark, like for a lot of the screen. Always remember, Hunnet, since time immemorial, ours has been a village of great hunters and huntresses. Immortal times. Yes, far and wide beyond the edges of the Darkwood, our home. The bard singeth of our exploits, and the realm lauded fair Swarky at the home of the true hunter. Is that not how it went?
そうか。
Haha! Have I told that many times? Long-winded tales, my dear, are the vice of an old man, yes. As for the hunt, I am ready when needed. Excellent. Lord Siren's messenger awaiteth inside. He will telleth thee all thou needest to know.
承知した。
I will speak it to him at once.
それではの。
I know, right, Arma? Those immoral times of just debauchery and sin. Hunnet, prayeth thee thou not, Master Zanta, would thee not. I didn't say that right. I know I didn't, because that sentence didn't make sense as I said it.
Domo.
My apologies for the urgency of the matter, but monsters pay little heed to the convenience of men.
いや、
I'm here to serve. Tell me more about his beast. This beast. I swear I can read. Your quarry is to be a fearsome beast that has wandered into the Whisperwood from the gods nowhere. I'm also like starting to fall into Honnet's dialect, and I'm trying not to for him because he's not from the Darkwood. A monster that hath strayed from its home. Aye. Just this morning, a merchant and an injured companion fetched up at our manor in frightful shape. As one man told it, the other was in no condition to speak. Their craven had been waylaid by the beast, and they were the only survivors. How dost thou knoweth No one, this creature was responsible.
それは
Lord Seorin's scholars were called upon to investigate the matter. From the merchant's testimony, they concluded the men were attacked by a savage beast known as a... Oh gosh! Gisarma. Girsarma.
なるほど。
I've heard of this creature. Its baleful roar would make it an unlikely fit for the tranquil Whisperwood. His lordship is most anxious to protect his subjects, needless to say. He seeks the help of the most capable hunter in the village. And so, in Master Zanta's absence, we turn to you. What say you, Hanet? Will you free our fair province of this unholy menace?
承知した。
Telling thy lord that I shan't fail him. Indeed. There is a dignity about you that Master Zanta lacks, but I see you share his passion for your calling. I hope you will continue to inherit only his better qualities. Master is a fine teacher. He showeth by example both what a hunter oughteth and what oughteth not to do in. Well said. It would seem we are in safe hands indeed.
ああ、
Yes, thou art. And so I must do my duty and hunt the beast.
そうか。
Thine offer is a generous one, yet the path ahead is fraught with danger. How curious. Linde judgeth thee worthy. It is not often she warmeth to strangers. I shall accept in thine offer. Lend in me thine strength in battle. The monster hath been sighted in the Whisperwood. It is there that we must go. Hanet has joined the party. I want to move her to the front because that is how I structure parties. Sorry, these are small RPG quirks I have. Cool. Beautiful. Let's go hunt ourselves a big monster. Oh, something got stuck in my throat there. We have better weapons for her. I will put the arcane hatchet on her for now, because it is the strongest axe I have, but I will switch that out for a less magic-focused one. Do you have any... Nope. Shields. I'll get a little better. Alright. Got some new stuff on. Safety save! Hello, Isuru! You missed me speaking in, Old English, or attempting to. It was a struggle. But yeah, so you guys see down there in the corner, we're at danger level 11, which means that monsters are going to be set around level 11, which is going to be tough for Hanet, who is level 2. Oh, I wanted to see if I can fix that vignette, because it's a little aggressive right now. Oh, I do have it disabled. Yeah, so it's even stronger when I have it enabled. So as you can see, like, a majority of the screen is now darkened. And I turned it off for myself just because the vignette never fully disappears. But it's not as strong and you can see more of the background, which, you know, I think you should hide the backgrounds for this game. They're too good. Alright, let's start taking people out and capturing some new monsters. We'll probably start with an easy one, just so I can guarantee the capture and I can show you how it works. So we'll leave one of these little marmoset dudes alive as we take everybody else out. Right, K-West? I don't know how anyone could play with that either. It's really strong, and, like, it's the default. That's where the game starts. And I get it, it's a stylistic thing, and it adds a lot of atmosphere, but the fact that it doesn't, it's still kind of there even when you have the setting turned off. You still get that ambiance of the vignette without it taking up half of the screen. And like it does it goes into battles too. So in battles it's a lot more noticeable because they don't have the vignette when you have it turned off, and I like that a lot better, so you can see the battle. Alright, let's see if I can capture one of these guys. Hunter skills. No! Beast Lord. Capture. So that was a very low level beast, so it's pretty much always guaranteed, but that's how it works. So now we have the Marmot as a companion. And whenever you capture a beast or attempt to, it will show you a difficulty level with those little triangles, or excuse me, diamonds. More diamonds obviously means more difficult of a capture for the monster, but then it will also tell you kind of what attack it knows or what skill, so you can choose, oh, like I don't need more ones that use slashing sword skills, so I can just pass on it. Or you find one that like has a high heal attack, and it's like, well, I want that, I want to heal. So Hanek can actually become kind of a good healer. She captures the right kind of beasts. You know, some have moves that affect the whole party or the whole enemy team versus single targets, stuff like that. Oh, I'm glad you figured out your stream issues, Susaru. I need to actually sit down and figure out those other things too. I don't think I need to worry about donations and host alerts. Well, host alerts I should get set up, but donations I don't think I'm going to be getting too many right now. So I'm not too worried about them not showing up in my stream if people do. I say this as Arma is now hosting me. So thank you, Arma, for adding me as a hostee. I hate when you prove me wrong right as I'm saying things. It makes me look like an idiot. Boo Boo the fool. Oh, Risuru. By the way, we came up with a t-shirt idea for sheep streams. I want a t-shirt that literally just says safety save. And then like a fun, like very stereotypical like save screen. Because you know how I save and then we'll save over saves that I just made because I'm not sure if I saved or not. And I'm pretty persistent on that. So I think that would be a fun, stupid t-shirt idea. So we're just gonna get rid of these little guys, moving forward, deeper into the Whisperwood. Need to figure out what their other weaknesses are. I'm guessing Holly bows. I tried swords, I tried daggers, I tried axes, fire, maybe spears. I could use Linde. Well, it's dead, so I won't know. Angry sheep noises shirt, that'd be good too. But would it be the onomatopoeia of the noise I make, or would it just be like asterisk angry sheep noise asterisk? I'm guessing that one. Or, because my brain moves a mile a minute, the front says angry sheep noises with the asterisks, and on the back it's just like except I do more gaz, I think. I do more G-A-H. Oh, there's a big guy back there. And an angry marmot in the front. Look how much angrier he is than the other ones. I'm gonna try and capture one of those guys. Nice. Do you like the stabbies? Alright, you're okay with stabs. Ooh, that guy hits big. Break the mossy meep.
どう動く？
Try arrows. Alright, cool.
さてそこ
Alright, alright, alright. You don't have swords. These nuts! I want you guys to know that that enemy has an attack called These Nuts. Guarantee that was put in 100% on purpose.
どう動く？
行くわよ
Coming out of the sheep's mouth. Okay, I like that, Rizuru.
そこ
God, I wish I had Ophelia right now. Our lives are going to be so much easier when we can heal a lot quicker. I want to take you out. No, I want to break your guard next turn on it.
私の出番だな。
Bye. Oh! There was nothing I could do! You're so much stronger than Hanet! Oh, that's just no fair. I'm mad at you. We're fighting now. Well, we are fighting, but we're fighting, like, psychologically now, too, Mr. Boar. I'm very upset with you. It's very mean. I'm gonna figure out your middle weakness there somehow.
さて
And I'm gonna exploit it. I'm also gonna try to capture you as soon as you get a little
私の出
weaker.
番だな。
Yeah, we can't capture you at 50%. That's not happening. We will have Linde do damage on you. Alright. Where is the cabbage? Cabbage. Where's the capture percentage now? 15 still. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to capture him. Lower your defense.
さて 覚悟はいい
Listen, Rizuru, if anyone's allowed to complain about being an old person, it's me. Or
あ
Arma.
ら相手が悪かった
Alright. Let's hope we don't run into another one of those boars that's doing 700 plus damage. Yeah, Arma, I'm not supposed to be able to really run into those at this, like, in this area. It's because of the discrepancy in the level of my team. Which is fine. It's fine. I don't mind the game being a little difficult. Like, it's good with me.
参ります
Makes things more interesting. You can see me panic more, start sweating on camera.
行くわよ
Speed hunt.
黒蝶の舞
So, RPGs, right? I
私の
am.
出番だな。
We need to adjust botchan. I know. Arma and I are gonna work on that, Rizuru. I told people not to worry. I'm not gonna have like. I'm gonna if Nightbot does anything, it should. I'll reverse it. But yeah, it's a little aggressive in its scolding. No, cat that programs. It's equally hated on everybody. It's like that overbearing big brother.
闇夜で飛ば
that like gets annoyed by you just, you know, existing. That was me, because I'm the oldest of the kids in my family, so there were times in my teenage years where just the fact that my brother and sister existed annoyed me. They wouldn't even be doing anything. I'd just be like, oh god, you annoy me. But I wanted to say, RPGs, right? I am not new to them. I have always loved RPGs. They've always been my kind of my favorite genre game. That being said, something that I am very bad at in RPGs is buffing and debuffing. I am very much someone who goes to... We're gonna try... No, I already have a lot of sword users. I am one that always just tries to do as much damage as quickly as possible. And it's always like, I don't care if I buff, because if they're dead already, does it matter? But then there are some games that are like, you need to buff. It's important you buff and debuff. And I refuse to learn. This is one of those games where buffing and debuffing can really be helpful, and I don't do it as often as I should. Yeah, Nightbot is a little short-tempered at the moment. I'm gonna work on that. I mean, Arma, if you're, 1, still around, and 2, not busy the rest of the evening, I wouldn't mind just hopping into Discord shortly after stream for a little bit and tweaking the settings on that if you have time. This Kisarma sought not food, it sought sport and wanton slaughter. Wanton, not wonton. It sleweth these men and beasts for no reason other than as a fearsome show of its dreadful power. Ellipses. I see thou tremblest, little one. Thine heart is filled with fear. Thou witnessed what the beast did. It maddeth thee bear witness. Madeth! I know what I'm reading! Patience. I shall return and attend to the fallen. But first, they shall be avenged. It kinda is a Predator, K-West. Actually, if anyone knows Monster Hunter, it looks a little like a Monster Hunter monster. Wilt thou protect them, friend, until my return?
Arigato.
Thank ye thee. I shall return soon. Anon. To been eaten. This is the fate and the privilege of any beast of the forest. A life for a life, so it hath been since the dawn of time. But to slain for sport, for pleasure or greed, is betraying the law of nature. Each time a creature taketh more than it needeth, a part of the forest dieth. I hunte not merely to keep in Lord Siren's people safe. I hunte to save in the forest itself. I love her. She's so good. All the characters are so good. They're all good boys and girls. Let's go this way, because there's a treasure chest. It's okay, K-West. I can't speak properly tonight, so we're in the same boat. Alright. Well, we surprised him. Cool. We're gonna try to capture one of these guys. Probably one of the ones in the back, because they're a level 2 forest rat kid. Alright, sensitivity. Choosing a different character than what I wanted. That's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. You know, this team composition I have set up for us right now is actually really good, because a lot of these characters are weak to, like, the 2 main weapons this set of 4 use. You got poisoned. Let's attack you all.
闇夜で飛ばり災いを払え
Oh, boy! Ah, I want to capture him, but Primrose just took them out. All right, we'll defend. I want to try to capture him. If I can't capture him this turn. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, this is an attack all skill. Nice. All right.
いい戦いだった。
See, I didn't even notice your correction was still wrong, KOS, so you're fine. Don't bring attention to it, and people may not notice. I do want to catch them all, though. There's a lot of really cool monsters, and a lot of them have some really cool powers. Especially in like where I'm at on my story. Some of them have some crazy attacks. That's a dead end, so we'll continue this way. Little foxies. I really like foxes. They're one of my favorite animals.
闇夜で飛ばり災いを払
Speaking
え
of foxes, fun aside while we're exploring the area. I had this friend back in middle school.
私の出番だな。
Who I'm from a fairly rural area. Like the town itself is pretty suburban, but you drive a couple miles outside of town and it's all farmland because I'm from central Pennsylvania. And I had a friend in middle school who lived out more outside of town, so his family owned this huge lot, like I would say 100 plus acres, and they lived on the side of a mountain, and so their driveway kind of snuck up and around the mountain in a way that just benefited, like, you know, so it wasn't super steep. Because of that, their driveway itself was like almost a mile long.
どう動く？
And one of the most fun activities was taking their ATV down to their mailbox, because you had to drive all the way back down the mountain on the driveway in their ATV to get their mail. So whenever I would come over, the friend's name was Cameron. Cameron and I would go get the mail. And one time we were driving down and we hit the straightest part of the driveway, which follows a nice little line of trees that borders a field on their lot. And we were driving that straightaway, and this little fox jumped out from the underbrush and actually like raced the side of our ATV down the mountain the whole way. It was really, really fun. And then it just pranced off alone. It was a really kind of cute, magical moment. I think it was from like that day that I was like, oh, I really like foxes.
私の出番だな。
A cat that programs, it is very normal central Pennsylvania behavior. You understand, I'm sure. Also, Featherland, what is going on with your dad? Do we need to call the cops? Unless you're gonna teach him some WWE tonight. Long story short with the foxes, it hurts me a little on the inside that I have to hurt them here. Maybe we'll capture one. You know, a cat that programs, I've never actually been one to want to leave. I say as I go to graduate school across the country. But I think being out this far away makes me really appreciate the stuff about Central PA that I really liked. I can understand. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out. But I was never, you know, I was never one of those people that was like, I need to get out of here. Really like PA. Though I don't think I need to go back and live in like the same area. Honestly, I kind of dig living in like the Pittsburgh area. So I can get my PA still, but be a little closer to things that are more my speed with things. You know, a little bit bigger city, so there's a little bit more opportunities, that kind of thing.
出番
Well, Featherland, tell your dad to follow me on Twitch so that he doesn't have to poke you and he can just bother all of us in chat.
そこ
よっしゃ
狙い撃て
Yeah, that's
行くわよ
that's why Central PA is a little tough at that programs is because a lot of them are traditional in their thoughts and processes. So I can totally understand wanting to get out for that reason. And you know, any city is going to be more progressive than the rural area, and that's why I kind of like Pittsburgh. And it's not as crazy as like Philadelphia. That's why I kind of like Pittsburgh more. I actually am a Philadelphia sports fan, though. Like, I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. But I'd rather live in Pittsburgh. I like the city of Pittsburgh better than I like the city of Philadelphia. All right, Nate. Coming in and then just dissing on Philly. I see. That is a strong monster! I shouldn't be fighting that monster there. In fact, I never ran into that monster in my other game. Like, I have not run into that monster yet. All right, everyone, we're gonna try to take out the Manticore. We're gonna try to capture the Manticore.
行くわよ
Or cry from the Manticore. I'm like really worried.
狙い撃て
I'm sensing some one hits. All right. We can at least. Nice. All right. These other guys out of here. Hello, Zero Gravity. Welcome. Oh, okay, Nate. I can understand why your comment about Philly now. You get a pass. I forgot that you did live around the Philly area. My bad.
踊ろうかし
All right.
ら
Let's get these backup yokels out of here.
かかってこい
Oh, let's stun the Manticore. Good.
かかってこい
さて
I meant to summon Linde, not the fox. But that's okay. The big scary one is stunned. Oh! And he's dead. Oops. Guess we aren't getting a Manticore today. Guess we will move on. Oh, we're almost there. Okay. Therion is sporting the HP of the devil. As you do. Let's teach her Thunderbird so she has some magic. And let's learn Leg Hold Trap. You are going to learn Steel SP. Ooh, more support skills for people. And you're gonna learn. We'll save Bewildering Grace for last. You're gonna learn Peacock Strut. And we got a lot more support skill. So Hanet has gained an increased chance of attacking first in battle. That's nice. Increases the equipped and character speed by 50. That's great. You haven't learned anything new yet. You learned Second Wind, which is awesome. It's a great skill, especially for one of my magic users. I think there's a party at the pool outside of my apartment. I'm hearing lots of cheering. We're pretty good on health, but Primrose needs more SP. So we're gonna heal her up there. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking the NSP Manticore song Risuru. That is true, the Cat That Programs. I would hope there weren't any pool parties going on back in PA. At least here it's, like, mid-60s. Alright, so, I was saying, this looks like a Monster Hunter monster. Bonus points for anyone in chat who can name the monster it kind of looks like. I'm not going to make that noise. That is enough. Lots of wolf noises. Big angry monster noises. A cat that programs, believe it or not, that is not a Monster Hunter monster, but I appreciate your attempt. Thou scareth me not, beast. Is it not so? Thou wert driven from thine home. Bested by a beast more powerful, thou fleddest and foundest thyself here. I understand thy pain all too well.
Yeah.
But to turn in thy grief and anger against innocent creatures, that is a sin of men. It was thy duty to adapt into the forest, to let it find in a place for you. Instead, thou wouldest rip out its heart and claim it as thine own. This cannot be forgiven. Xenomorph, that's not a bad guess either. That's not a Monster Hunter monster. Thou hast trespassed, beast. And in the name of the forest, I visit judgment upon thee. Look at how pretty it is. That is a face only a mother could love. The answer, for those who are curious, is a Puke Puke. It looks like a Pookie Pookie. Just a little bit. Pretty sure it poisons like a Pookie Pookie does too. If I remember. Alright, what are you up to? Alright, you don't like swords? Good to know. You didn't mind axes, so you probably don't like bows. I think you also... Okay, cool. Ooh, boy! That's a lot of damage. Let's just work on... What do you have against Primrose, you jerk nugget? Zero Gravity. I am, I think, 6 followers away from affiliate. Last time I checked, I was at 44. And you have to get 50, plus a couple other things. But I actually have... I am maintaining all the other things that I need. So I just have to get those last couple people. I should break your guard. Risuru, that was the bonus answer. The bonus answer was Risuru when she wakes up. No, that's not actually true. Risuru, you're not that you're not that upset when you wake up. Well, thank you, Zero Gravity. I really appreciate the follow. 5 more. Just a couple. And now I lost my train of thought. I was insulting and not insulting Risuru. You're not ugly when you wake up, Risuru. You just take a long time to wake up. What's up? Also, K-West, I hope you appreciated Jerk Nugget. I only provide the best insults here. I keep telling myself, because I, you know, one of my rules is to try to keep profanities to a minimum. And that's mainly to help me who wants to better myself. I don't necessarily want to resort to just crass swearing for things as often. So sometimes you gotta, you know, think outside the box and come up with more creative insults. when you can't just shout the F word at the monsters on screen. Like jerks. You're welcome to use that, by the way.
踊ろうかし
I'm gonna actually give healing grip on it, and then I'll heal Primrose up too.
かかってきな。
Just keep taking down your guard.
行くぞ。
私の出番だな。
Featherland, I am ready to jump on emotes too. Don't worry, but I told myself once we hit affiliate, once I feel like it's worth people's time, 'cause I would hate to give people all these things and not it be worth anything. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just using that as a good benchmark. Just a benchmark. We're gonna use Big Ice Attack.
狙い撃つ。
Nate, don't worry about Nightbot. It's a little aggressive right now. We're gonna work on toning it down. Because apparently... Thank you, Risaru. You tell Nightbot. You tell it stop being a jerk. Is it obvious that I don't know how to run things very well? I'm just the person behind the camera that plays the video games. How to run the actual channel? Oh boy. You're expecting a lot from me. I'm one of those people that is like,
行くわよ
when it comes to technology, I know enough to operate and like survive. I don't know how to do things. You should have seen me in my first week of Twitter. Oh boy. Talk about not knowing how to do anything. I didn't understand for the longest time how Twitter worked. Like, I got the concept, but not the practice. I think I should start healing and stop talking about Twitter. Now I really like Twitter. Twitter's fun.
さてと。
We're gonna put everyone's battle points here. Boost points.
行くぞ。
私の出番だな。使え。
Okay, 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 okay.
さてと。ひんやりするぜ。
行くわよ
I'm the video game boy. You're right, Risaru. I like the Silver Squad, Featherland. If you noticed, I really like coming up with, like, catchphrases and stuff. Like, Silver starts a stream. I've been streaming for a couple weeks now, but I'm pretty sure that's just gonna stay in the title. I really like that alliteration.
しっかりね
かかってこい。
Save your boost attack for next turn, because we should break your card.
どう動く？
Yep, we can break your card with it now. The sheepdogs! I kind of like the sheepdogs, Risaru.
スキル
Also, hello everyone who is jumping in. We're in the middle of a boss battle. So I'm talking about random stuff as we take out this beautiful, beautiful, majestic creature.
さてと。
Start building our boost points back up a little bit. So we can take its
か
guard
かっ
out.
てこい。
Because its guard, it has a lot of guard points to take out. And we're gonna use a big old icicle
ひんやり
attack.
するぜ。
さて
Let's see, let's...
獅子の間に
Keep your attack up, Alphen, because I'm having you do a lot of the big hits while it's stunned. Yeah, okay.
私の出番だな。
I think it starts countering.
や
Yep.
るな。
Starts. Okay! Okay! Time to be a little bit more careful of what I do. I forgot it was pretty much a guaranteed counter. Well, that got rid of all of its counterattacks.
しっかりね。
狙い撃つ。
Alright. We made a mistake. I made a mistake. We're gonna remedy it. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're all gonna be fine. Where is, do you have, yeah, defense. I wanna up.
モグラの前に
Think. Gross. Okay, that's the attack that I thought it was gonna do. I want to try to break its guard before it can use its power. So we're gonna just use this 4-time attack. Aha! What are you gonna do now? Sit there, stunned. That's what.
ぜひんやりするぜ。
出番ね。
Also, I do the boost points kind of fast, but if anyone wants to hear, they actually have a different like attack prep groan for each boost level.
あー行くわよ。
So each person has 3 separate lines for each level of boost, which is kind of cool. But then when you play the game like for 50 plus hours like me on my other file, you know them, so you don't listen to them anymore because they've lost their charm, and you're just like, okay, I need to get to level 4, let's go. Thanks, madam. I'm not too worried. I say as he rampages my team for a lot of damage.
どう動く？
We'll make it through. We're gonna get some heals up in here.
ほらよ。ぜ
You two should be okay. Well, you need more MP. It's weak, though. I think we're gonna risk it. Yeah, we're just gonna start attacking.
さて
You get 2 attacks, so I'm gonna have you heal this turn. Alphen has just so much more HP than anyone else on the team right now. Not really worried about him as much. As he attacks him, and now I am worried about him! Seems like reading my mind, and I don't like it.
私の出番だな。
Get your guard broken. I'm not gonna be able to break your guard this turn. Shoot. Let's reduce your And you got the incidental attack, so now I could have broken your guard. No. Save your boost for next turn. Just need you all to survive one
踊ろう
more.
かしら。そこ。
かかってこい。
Alright, now we're gonna lay into him.
覚悟は ぜ
Alright, well thank you for joining Zero Gravity, and I appreciate the follow. I hope to see you again sometime. Have a good evening. And we will see you around. Without being too... What is it? Self-promoting. I stream Tuesdays and Fridays around the same time. So take care. Have a good one. We beat the boss. You left at a good time. Angry Gisarma noises. Dead Gisarma
お
noises.
前の命を糧とさせてもらう。
Thy life is given not in vain, for it will feed in others.
お前もこの森の糧となる。 そうやって他の命をつないでいくのだ。
Thou art of the forest now, and in the forest, naught is lost.
いい子だ。そうだ。命はみんなのものだ。
Come in, my friends. This life belongeth to all.
草を食べる獣を肉を食べる獣が食べる。
The animals that eateth the grass becometh food for the animals that eateth meat.
その肉を食べる獣もより強い獣の糧となる。
The eaters of meat in their turn feedeth those yet stronger.
そして強き獣も死ねば他の獣たちの命をつなぐ糧となる。
And when the strongest of all dieth, his life is returned to the forest.
それだけではない。屍は土へと草を茂らせることになる。
His flesh feedeth the soil, the grass. His blood becometh sap, his bones wood.
その草をまたそれを食べる獣が糧とする。
He becometh the food of the plant eaters, and the circle beginneth once more.
森に住まう者みんながつながっているんだ。
Lives entwined, a tapestry woven anew each dawn, every thread a part of the whole. Listen in, Hannet. Being a hunter means taking lives, but we do it so we might live. Never forgetting it is thy sacred duty to live in on.
どんな時でも絶対に生き抜け。
To survive in and
生き残
honor
った者の
those
責
felled
務だ。
by thine own arrows. I didn't mean to talk over.
ほんと、狩りのことだけはいいことを言う。
As long as he speaketh only of hunting, he is the wisest of men.
いつもそうだと助かるのだがな。
If only that were all he cared about.
さて、帰るとしよう。襲われた人たちを弔わないと。
The hunt is over. Now it is time to tend into the fallen. Lion King with Princess Mononoke. That is what Hanet's about.
Yeah.
You look well. I trust the hunt was a success? The beast will trouble thee no more. These graves. I took the liberty of digging them while I waited for your return.
お願いする。
Thank ye thee, but I have a request. Leaving the beasts be, letting the forest reclaimeth them. That is the way of the wood.
はい。
As you wish, milady. Hagen, thou returnest to us. Angry wolf noises.
まさか。
Where is Master? Hath something befallen him? He's confused and frightened. Thou didst runneth here, didst thou not? And alone. Doth Master needeth my help? It's all right. Easy, boy. Easy. There now. That's a good boy. Master's in trouble. That much is clear. I must hasten to his side, if anything were to happen to him.
頼む。
Hagen, canst thou guide me to Master? Whatever hath befallen him, we shall save him, thou and I. Safety save. Well, that was real save, because we beat a boss. Ooh, K West. I don't want to talk about it. Don't bring it up. I'm just gonna play smile and nod. If he doesn't know I'm a sheep, I'm fine. So we just have to leave the village to get the last
ザン
cutscene.
タを探しに行くのか。
So thou art going after Zanta.
Ah, この子が助けを求めてきたからな。
Hagen here cometh seeking my hope.
師匠からの手紙にはストーンガードに行くとあった。
In his letter, he said he was bound for Stone Guard.
まずはそこに向かって
We
みよ
shall
うと。
begin our search there.
あのザンタが窮地に追い込まれた。にわかには信じがたいが。
I pray ye that is no more serious than an ill-founded wager that left him unable to payeth his innkeeper.
ハーゲンがお前のもとへ駆けつけたのだ。確かに、ただごとではない。
For Hagen to cometh all the way this way alone, I cannot help ye but fear the worst.
気をつけて。
Prayeth thee takest care.
あ、
We will.
ただし、無理はするでないぞ。そこはザンタに似なくてよい。
And done nothing foolish. Done as Zanta saith, child, not as he would doeth.
心に留めておく、村長。
I thank ye, chief. Faring not for us.
では行ってくる。必ず師匠と一緒に戻る。
We shall be back before the next moon, with master at our side.
だから無事でいろ、師匠。
Stay safe, master. We're coming. And so did the huntress Tanit set out on her journey. Her master, having vanished hunting the baleful Red-Eye, is now fell to her to find him and bring him home. What fate awaits her on the road ahead? Only the gods can say. We're also going to run right back to town. I'm a little upset that we don't get Hagen as a monster to call in to fight. We only just get Linde. Linde is great, but it'd be fun to also have a dire wolf, because dire wolf. So we're gonna rest up, check provisions, just start the side quests, like get them into our docket, and then we will go get Ophelia, our priestess.
Yeah.
Are you a traveler? I'm also on a journey of sorts. My name's Ashlyn. I heard a rumor of a monster tamer who lives in this village. I want to learn more about the monster tamers, but haven't a clue who to ask. He's talking about not you, but Zanta, so you can't complete this at the moment because he is not here. We're gonna try stealing from him, though. Cool. Let's get this other... In faith, I've been apprenticed long enough. It's high time I took the hunter's rights. But a man's not a hunter true unless he's bagged a giant boar. Truth be told, I don't see myself doing that soon. So we'd have to go capture a boar. I can do that some other time. We won't do that currently. We're just gonna steal from him. Not gonna try that low one. I'm longing to visit my husband. He's working in Boulder Fall. But the way there passes through dangerous woods. I daren't go alone. If only I could find a kind soul to escort me there. Again, we could do that if I wasn't going to get Ophelia. So we will come back. Some would call it strange and unhealthy to think only of another and not of all oneself, but it would seem that it is indeed what this woman does. By all accounts, she spends her every waking moment worrying over her husband, as if she has no identity whatsoever save that which exists relative to his. They say that? But like, she's out here by herself. And getting her pockets. Oh, she caught me! we're gonna try again. Okay, we're good. No one saw that except her. She definitely saw it. Basically, KOS is just, you know, the more rare the item that they're carrying, the harder it is to steal from them. We're gonna take him out so we can get the item inside. That's what that exclamation point is on the map down in the right corner. And then we will move on. Just want to get some free items.
私の出番だな。
He's also about to get completely owned by this Puma.
どう動く？
Bye!
相手にも敬意を払う。
Ooh, and there's a chest in here that Therian can open. Remember, purple chests only Therian can open. And we got a stone bow, which is going right to Hanet. Oh, nope. No, it's not. She's got a better bow already. What do you... You can't. We'll have to see if Tressa can use it. Been sure to stow in thy treasures securely before thine gone missing, as I steal from a kid. Let's inquire about this kid. Raised in a town overlooking the sea, this boy came to this village together with his father. He detests the beasts and bugs of the woods and spends his days indoors reading books cover to cover. Though he dreams of becoming a scholar, his father holds out hope he might have the markings of a hunter. Let your kids do what they're passionate about. This is the axe I want for Hanet, and we are going to purchase it and equip it, because it is bad. You're going to keep the wolf's bow. Falcon garb. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good, but it's really expensive. We will not do that right now. Let's see what we can sell, though. I can sell this for cheap. Sell that cheap. We can sell these weathered boots cheap. This empty coin purse. Ooh, these odds and ends sell for 700. All right, cool. Let's go see if we can equip that bow on Tressa, move our party around, and then we will be onward. Equipment. Okay, the arcane bow is better than the stone. You got the war spear. Good, good, good. Change party. We're gonna keep party as is for now. We'll switch when we get to the next village. So on we go. Thanks, Risaru. Thanks for coming and hanging out. And I will see you later. Go enjoy your ice cream. I hope your mouth feels better. Risaru just had to get a teeth. She had to get a tooth pulled today. And she was talking about having a little swelling and pain. So hopefully that ice cream hits the spot. Alright, let us continue. So yeah, we'll get Ophelia today. Probably with the time I have, we will go through her prologue. And then all that will be left is Cyrus, the scholar. And then we'll have the full party. And then we can go to chapter 2s for people. I want you to use the rain of arrows because you know. So I mentioned my little quirk about kind of always needing my team to be around the same level. And that's kind of how I'm running it right now with who's going stay in the party when we hit inns and everything. You know, the 3 above Primrose all need to be up a couple levels to match Tressa and Olberek, who are at level 15. So that's kind of how I'll keep running it, so we know who can stay in our party. But if anyone ever is like, no, I want this person only in the party, like, tell me and I'll use them more often. Otherwise, I'll just keep kind of swapping people out as either need for things arise or levels change. Let's talk to this guy in the middle of the forest. There's so many creatures I've never seen before. I've been able to gather rare furs, claws, and tusks galore. Cool, I'm gonna steal from you. We're gonna steal this giant tusk. And this wind attire. Thanks, pal. Unlike most other merchants, this peerless hunter is more committed to instilling an appreciation for nature's bounty in his customers than in turning a profit. After coming to a new land, he hunts and traps game, which he then sells only to the people of said land. Until he checks his pockets and has nothing. Alright, let's take these guys now. Oh, Arma, I don't know if you heard earlier, because I heard you had to step out for food, but I was wondering if you might have a couple minutes at the end of the stream tonight to just hop in Discord and we can discuss bot settings, just so it's not as angry at people. Good! I'm glad you asked that question as I was asking it live. I'm glad we're already on the same page. So yes, I am free, and it sounds like you're free based on chat. So yeah, once I kind of close up chat for the evening, I'll hop into the Discord for a little bit, and we can work that out. Remember, Arma, I am not necessarily staring at chat, so I might say something that you're already thinking. Curse of being the one on the street again. Get this woman out of here. It's a really big tail it has. Like, it's bigger than the marmot itself. I feel like it's gotta, like, throw off its balance. Just like this little animal trying to run through the forest and keeps tripping over because its tail is too heavy. Alright, everyone, let's lay into it. Take it out. Alright, cool. Gonna go continue on to the north where it gets a little colder, a little snowier. Headed towards Flames Grace. This entire section of the world map is really cool because it shows off the Unreal 4 particle effects really well with the snow. Ooh, level 25. We're not gonna stay here. We're just gonna pop in, get it on our map, and pop out. A lot of these caves are purposely set to a really high level because they're for side missions you get later, or for some story missions that you get later. But I always like to get them on my map so I don't forget that they're around. And by that, you have to just enter. Alright. What are the chances you're weak to fire? Surprise, surprise. Real question though, are you weak to dark elf? Most of you probably will not be, because Ophelia uses light magic, so you're probably weak to light. What about arrows? Nice! Alright, we're doing well with these weaknesses here.
行くわよ
Narrowing down what works and what doesn't.
闇夜の帳災いを払え
I think these guys, it's bows, stabs, and then it's probably light magic. I mentioned this, I think, during the first stream of this, but the order that weaknesses line up down there are always the same. So if you play long enough, you start to learn, you know, depending on what pops up where in those question marks, what's after it. So like arrow, I know knives, daggers, pole arms, and axes all show up before bow and arrow on that weaknesses list. So I know none of those weapons are a weakness.
出番ねアンコール遠慮する
Alright. Pretty sure it goes sword, polearm, dagger, axe, bow, staff, because you can actually bludgeon people with the staff. And then it goes fire, ice, lightning, wind, light, dark. I think that's the order for all the question marks. You out, so you can't attack this turn.
行くわよ
We're just gonna keep using Night Ode though,
闇夜の
because you hit everybody.
災いを払え
Also, there are like multiple levels of the same monster. And the weaknesses do start to change depending on what level of that monster
私
you're
の出
fighting.
番だな
So we saw the lizard man that got taken out already. He is not weak to darkness, but the level 2 version is. But then the level 1 is weak to fire, whereas the level 2 is not. Okay, Wes, is it getting late? Am I gonna have to pull Mama Sheep on you? Go to bed.
闇夜の帳災いを
Well,
払え
if you oh man, I have been telling you to go to bed like every single stream, but I was gonna say if you want to stay up just a little longer and at least meet Ophelia, then I can bug you to go to bed. I can make that deal with you if you wanted to stay up just a little bit longer. Yeah, it is early in the morning for you. So if you should get to bed, go to bed. We'll probably get to Ophelia in another 10 minutes at most. So, go brush your teeth. Use the restroom. I'll be closer by that point. Just need these monsters to chill out. But we have one more area to traverse, and then we'll hit Flame's Grace, and then it's pretty much a straight shot to Ophelia. I'm gonna keep using this Forest Rat Kick because it hits everybody. Triple guard break.
さて
That's really helpful.
闇夜の帳災いを払
Triple KO. That's even more helpful.
え出番ね
Why didn't I use Darkness?
かかってはーっせい Ah, you missed! He was 2 feet in front of you, Alphin, and you missed. And he crit on it because you missed.
驚かす好きよアンコール遠慮する
Featherland, I like how you're helping me parent Kay. Kay, I hope you don't mind us parenting you. You use that excuse that you could sleep the other days of the week quite often. I don't know how effective that is. Use the music of the background to soothe you as I talk over it obnoxiously. That's a nice bear! That's a big bear. It's a really big bear.
闇夜の帳
I don't like that bear. Too tall. It's too tall, too strong. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Please don't like axes. Cool. Alright, I can break these guys.
雷打つ
In fact, that's what I will do so you can't attack. Alright, we gotta
さ
take these
て
guys
闇
out.
夜の帳災いを払え
Use your amputation on the crossbear.
かかってくか
Nice. Alright. The frostbear is attacking. Rampage! Woo! It's okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. 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 We're fine.
驚かし闇夜の帳災いを払え
Bitch bear. It deserves my profanity. Get the lizard man out of here. No, stop with that!
行くわよ
Not alone!
あースキル
Bad bear. Bad Mr. Bear. Alright, come on guys. Let's take him out this turn, please. Please be the final blow!
出番だ
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh.
アンコール遠慮する
Alright. It was worth it for the experiment. Experience. Okay, Wes, I guess you can't log out of Twitch now. Ooh, okay. We're getting there, but if we run into Bitch Bear again, we run. Because holy moly free holy. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Get up those stairs. No! Okay, there's no bear. There's no bitch bear.
私の出番だな
踊ろうかしら闇夜の帳
Also, a lot of people are close to leveling up now, so like I'm okay with this fight. But we're also very close to death. Alright. Taking them out one at a time. It's okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're fine. It's fine. Get those level ups. Come on, Alphin. There you go. Just enough experience. Perfect. Whew. Alright. We are going to get into Flame's Grace now. And out of the cold. And death. In the cold death. Just gonna see if anyone has learned new skills. Not quite yet. We're gonna go sleep at the inn. We're gonna head over to the church and meet Ophelia. We probably won't talk to too many people in town just yet. We'll wait until we get Ophelia in the party before hanging out around town. And that's honestly probably what I'll do off screen. Talk to people. There she is! There she be.
リアナ
I love her. I will perform the kindling in your stead. Her name is Ophelia, and she is a cleric. In her home of Flame's Grace, the great cathedral towers above all. Within its sheltering walls, she spends her days in service to the flame. She's been helping Liana, her dear friend and sister, prepare for the kindling. I hate when it does the ellipses because I want to take a break in my speech, but then it continues. Never mind. A holy pilgrimage carried out once every 20 years. But on the eve of Liana's departure, tragedy strikes, and Ophelia steels herself to set out on the pilgrimage, breaking the traditions of her faith in hopes of keeping her adopted family together. She will need brave allies on the path she has chosen. Yes, we're going to take Ophelia along. We are going to replace Alphen. Yes, I'd like to hear the beginning of your tale. Also, yes, Nate, this is probably one of the most soothing themes in the entire game. Because cleric healing. It's kind of the idea we're going.
どうぞ入って
So, the real reason, one of the biggest reasons I played in Japanese is because I really like the personality that the Japanese voice actress gives Ophelia, in particular, out of any of the characters, over the English. And again, the English isn't bad, it's just Ophelia's Japanese is a lot more of the character I like for her.
今日の良き日に聖火のお導きがありますように
May the sacred flame light your path on this fine day.
今日の良き日に聖火のお導きがありますように
And may it ever shine its warmth upon you. They're so cute!
普通の朝の挨拶なのにいつもと違う感じがしますね
How many times have we said those words? And yet, they seem to take on a whole new meaning now.
出発の日が近いからかなちょっと緊張しているのかも
Each day is one day closer to my departure. Perhaps I'm more nervous than I thought I was.
リオナ
Liana?
大丈夫私のことは心配しないで
You
ちゃん
needn't
と儀
worry
式を
about
成
me.
し遂げるから
I was born to make the pilgrimage.
20年前父様も儀式をやり遂げたわ娘の私が失敗するわけにはいかないもの
Enjoy dinner. Cat that programs. Thank you for coming and tuning in. Again, without sounding really shameless self-promotion, we are 5 followers away from getting to affiliate. So tell people about me. That'd be great. Thank you. But no, really, thank you so much for coming. Cat that programs. I'm glad you enjoyed your time. Have a good meal. My father did the same 20 years ago. As his daughter, I cannot let him down.
リアナは本当にすごいですね
You're really incredible, Liana. I don't know how you do it.
ヨーセフ大司教様の娘としてずっと周囲から期待されています
As the Archbishop's only true-born daughter, everyone always expects so much from you.
この前の信徒の皆さんへの講話も堂々としたものでしたし
And yet you never fail them. Each of your sermons is more inspiring than the last.
今回の儀式だって一人で立派に果たそうとしています
And now the pilgrimage, so much is placed on you alone.
そんなことはないわみんなのおかげよ
Don't be silly. I'm not alone. I have you, don't I? And everyone at the cathedral.
講話だってその内容をオフィーリアが一緒に考えてくれたからできたことだし
Why, you're the one who helped me think of a topic for the last sermon, Ophelia. You even stayed up nights with me to draft it.
あなたの力に慣れているなら嬉しいですありがとうリアナ
A willing set of ears and a few pretty words. That's all I could offer you. I wish I could do something that would truly help you.
さあオフィーリア、礼拝堂に行きましょう。
Oh, abandon such worries and come, my sister. Father is expecting us in the chapel. Alright. It's really kind of ironic. If there's something that you don't know about me, but is very kind of a big part of who I am, is I'm very non-religious. I wouldn't say I am atheist or anything like that, but I'm very agnostic. I just don't worry about religion at all. So it's kind of funny that my favorite character is very religious. In the beginning, the 13 gods created the land. They shaped the mountains, filled the seas, gave life to mighty trees and myriad beasts, and then they created men who would become masters of the land. Yet one god, Galdera, was too greedy to part with his creations. And so the 12 deities of good were forced into a desperate struggle within the cruel Galdera, lord of the most infernal magics. In the end, the conflict was brought to a close by Alfric, the Flamebringer, lord of all that is holy. Alfric called astral fire down upon Galdera, sapping his strength, then sealed him away in the afterworld. A divine flame to chase the shadows. This is the sacred flame that shines down on the land of Ostera, bringing warmth and guidance to its people. If you can glean from that, Ostera is the name of the world that we play in,
二人ともここにいたのか。
and the sacred flame is kind of the main religion.
ヨーセフ大司教様、
Your Excellency, may the sacred flame ever light your path.
父様、何か用事？
Have you need of us here, Father?
いやいや、気にせんでくれ。そのままお勤めを進めなさい。
I wish to see you, that is all. Do carry on with your duties.
はい、わかりました。
As you wish, Your Excellency.
しかし、二人とも大きくなったな。
It says the two of you have become women grown in the blink of an eye.
オフィーリア、君が私のところに来てから、
How long has it been, Ophelia, since you came to us?
もうすぐ15年になります。
15 years, Your Excellency, or near enough so.
15年か。大きくなるわけだ。
15 years. I suppose it is little wonder that you have grown so.
孤児だった私を引き取って育ててくださった大司教様のおかげです。
I was but an orphan, Your Excellency, starving and sickly. I would not have lived to see this day if you had not taken me in.
本当に感謝しています。
I may not have said it enough growing up, but my heart is full of gratitude for all that you have given me.
改まる必要はない。これも聖なる日のお導きだ。
No need for such words, my child. We all follow the path the flame illuminates for us.
オフィーリア、私も父様もあなたの家族よ。
Come on, Feely, we're family. You, Father, and I. There's no need to be so formal about it.
家族が一緒に過ごしてきただけなのに感謝するなんて。
Why should you have to thank us for being with you? That's what family's for.
リアナ、そうね、そうでしたね。
Of course. You're right, Liana.
父様だって教会では大司教様だけど家ではのんきなおじさんですもの。
And besides, Father may be a great archbishop in here, but we both know he's just an old layabout at home. Isn't that right, Father?
のんきなおじさんとは手厳しいな。
An old layabout? You wound me, Liana.
お勤めが忙しいのはわかるけど家のことは全然やらないんだもの。
I know your duties at the cathedral keep you busy, Father, but honestly, you're no help at all when it comes to keeping a household running.
少しは手伝ってほしいわ。
Would it kill you to cook a meal or dust the bookshelves from time to time?
やれやれ、こいつはかなわん。
Oh my. Well, when you put it that way, I suppose I am quite useless after all.
聖火教会の大司教様も娘の前では型なしですね。
So even the great and beloved Archbishop falls short in the discerning eye of his daughter.
まったくだ。
So it would seem, Ophelia. So it would seem.
さて、リアナ、
Now tell me, Liana.
原初の洞窟へ行く準備は整ったのかな？
Are you prepared for your journey to the Cave of Origin?
はい、もちろんです。
But of course, Father, I am ready. So,
洞窟の最陽にある原初の炎。
in the deepest recesses of that cave is where you will find the first flame.
その炎から授かりし種火を携え、各地の教会の聖火を巡る。
You will take the ember to the churches across the realm, where it will serve to light the sacred fires that warm and protect all the lands.
それが20年に一度行われる式年放火の儀式だ。
This is the kindling, the time-honored rite held without fail once every 20 years since the days of old.
町から一歩外に出れば、そこには無法者や魔物が待ち受けている。
Your journey will not be an easy one. As soon as you step into the wilderness, you will be met with the lawless villains and savage beasts.
各地の教会を巡る旅は危険を伴うものとなるだろう。
Yes, many a servant of the church has made this journey throughout our history. Some have never returned.
だが、お前ならやり遂げられる。皆もお前に期待しているぞ。
But I know you can do this, my daughter. Everyone has put their faith in you.
はい、父様。私もその期待に応えたく思います。
You have my word, Father. I won't let you, or I won't let anyone down.
20年前に父様が式年放火の儀式をやり遂げたように。
I will carry out the rite, just as you did 20 years before.
父様？大丈夫ですか？大司教様。
Those are pretty self-explanatory statements.
いや、心配ない。私もそろそろ年かな。
It's nothing to worry yourselves over. Just my years announcing their advance.
そんな弱気なことをおっしゃらないでください。
You mustn't sound so gloomy, Your
大司教様から
Excellency.
教えていただきたいことはまだまだたくさんあるのですから。
There's still so much we would learn from you before we let you call yourself Archbishop. Ah, blah, 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 blah.
そうです、父様。オフィーリアの言う通りです。
Tongue-tied. Ophelia is right, Father, like she always is.
だから今日はお勤めを休んでゆっくり体調を整えてください。
You should retire for the day and let your body recuperate. We can handle things from here.
教皇聖火には私たちからお伝えしておきますから。
We will let the pontiff know that you are resting in your chambers, sir.
では、二人の言葉に甘えるとしよう。今日の礼拝の準備は任せたよ。
When my two girls insist, who is this old man to deny them? I will leave the preparations for today's service to you.
はい、大司教様。
We will take care of everything, Your Excellency.
じゃあ私は父様を部屋までお連れするわ。
I will see Father back to his chambers.
はい、リアナ。こちらは任せてください。
Thank you, Liana. I will see to our duties here. I was gonna say, Kay, I think a reason a lot of maybe RPG religions
さて、
are based on fire is actually because fire is considered, one of the necessities of life. It was one of the first advancements humans as a race discovered in order to survive and thrive. So it holds a lot of kind of maybe sacred value to us as a species because of how integral it was in keeping our species going and kind of helping us advance to higher levels of intelligence. It's my mama. She's gone and I can't find her anywhere. Come back, Mama. Don't leave me here all alone.
ほら
Now, let's dry those tears. Why don't I help you look for your mother?
本当
Can you really find her?
安心して
Of course, my child. The sacred flame will show us the way. Though I should be preparing for the service. No. I simply cannot abandon this poor boy. If I hurry, I should be able to finish everything in time. Madam, just know that Risuru may not be here, but she, was activated back in PA. She's just probably sat up in the shower, eyes, gleaming, because she knew I made an egg joke. Alright, so Ophelia, her skill is guidance, which is kind of like Primrose's allure, in that you get NPCs to follow you around. But she does it not as sexily. It's not a dance. It's more like, I'm a holy woman and I shall guide you on your path, kind of stuff.
Mama! Boya!
Except, you can bring NPCs into battle. So the joke comic is Ophelia, sends in these religiously, blinded people to fight for her, because they'll do anything for a holy woman of the sacred flame. Sister Ophelia, how can I thank you for taking care of this little troublemaker of mine? And you, how many times must I tell you not to wander off on your own?
お願いです
Pray, do not scold the poor boy. He was so brave and good this whole time.
ありがとうございます
You were too kind, Sister Ophelia. I know how busy you are with your duties at the chapel. Thank you for helping me despite that. It is no wonder that the Archbishop is so proud of his 2 daughters. 2 daughters? Ophelia always has this complex that she isn't actually part of the family that has told her many times, you are our family member. She's surprised by this, even though they tell her that all the time.
え
Come along now, you. Thanks, Sister Ophelia. Then it's back home with you.
ありがとう
Thank you, Sister Ophelia. It was my pleasure, child. But do try to stay with your mother in the future, yes? Okay, he was a little kid. Little kids get scared and confused pretty easily when they don't have their parents around. I can see them getting lost, especially in a cathedral that is probably really big to a little baby boy.
Hi.
Yes, might I be of some service, my good sir?
はじめまして
Would you know where I might find His Excellency, Excellency, the Archbishop? Did it again.
あの
May I ask who's looking for him?
お
Ah, pray forgive my lack of manners. My name is Matthias, a trader with the Leonel Consortium. Ooh boy, big words. The Archbishop has generously deigned to engage in transaction of sorts with us. A trader? I see. It's an honor to meet you, sir. I am Sister Ophelia.
お
Oh, so you are Sister Ophelia. I've heard so much about you. When the Archbishop contacted me to request my services, he spoke much of his 2 daughters. I also heard that Sister Liana will be the next flame bearer. The realm is blessed to have such a loyal servant. It is a matter of fact to equip your sister for her forthcoming journey that the Archbishop has summoned me here today.
ありがとうございます
Is that so? We are much obliged for your support.
いえいえ
Fatherland, boo. Think nothing of it, good sister. It is the duty of your faithful to serve the church, as the church so tirelessly serves us. Sister Ophelia, you must come at once. Whatever's the matter?
はい。
Oh, Sister Ophelia, it's the Archbishop. His Excellency has collapsed.
そんな。
Master Matthias, forgive me for abandoning you when you're journeyed so far, but
いえいえ。
do not spare a moment's thought for me, sister. Pray go to the Archbishop's side at once. I thank you for understanding, sir. Please excuse me. Ophelia, please take a moment to breathe. Forgive me, Liana,
それで
but His
大司教様の具
Excellency.
合は。
今は安静が必要です。どうかお騒ぎにならないよう。
What His Excellency needs most now is rest. Please do not try to excite him. Please try not to excite him.
はい。
Of course, forgive me.
リアナ。
はい。
Yes, Father.
式年放火を、聖火を。
The pilgrimage. The sacred flame.
儀式は必ず成功させます。ですから、父様はご安心ください。
Do not worry yourself, Father. I will perform the rite without fail, just as you taught me.
そうか。
That... that is good to hear.
父様。父様。
ご安心ください。お眠りになっただ
Worry
け
not,
です
Sister Liana. He's only resting.
リアナ。
リアナ様、大丈夫ですか？
Sister Liana, are you not well? Lots of ellipses. I'm
私は大丈夫です。
fine.
少し外の風に当たってきます。
I think I just need some fresh air.
リアナ。
Liana. I'm gonna let you two fight it out there in chat with puns.
気丈に振る舞っていたけれど。
I know she is trying to act strong before the others.
心配だわ。様子を見に行きましょう。
But I worry for her. I should be by her side at a time like this. Alright, we're gonna go find our sister. Just making sure there aren't any treasure chests hidden here, because, you know, Dad's dying, but treasures first. Alright. Confirmed no treasures. Let's go find her sister and make her feel better. So I think we can all guess what happens. Because obviously, Liana was the one who was originally supposed to leave Flame's Grace, but Ophelia's the traveler, so... This Flame's Grace also has probably one of the best set pieces in all of the towns. With this overlook on the cathedral. This is so cool looking!
リアナ。大丈夫？
Liana, how are you feeling?
オフィリア。
Ophelia? I can't cry on command.
リアナ。
I might have teared up the first time I played this.
どうしよう。オフィリア。父様が。
What am I
父
to
様が。
What am I to do, Ophelia? My father is...
リアナ。 様のことを思うと心配で心配で胸が張り裂けそう。
Thinking about what might happen makes me feel so scared, so angry that I feel like my heart might just burst.
でも私が取り乱してしまったらみんなを失望させてしまうから。
But if I fall to pieces now, everyone will lose hope. I must be strong.
もうすぐ式年放火の儀式に旅立たなければいけないのに。
And soon I must depart on the pilgrimage. The rite cannot be put off any longer. There are centuries of traditions we must obey.
あんな状態の父様を置いていくんだって。
But leaving my father behind, without even knowing if I'll ever see him again.
落ち着いて、リアナ。ね。
Don't despair, Liana. We're into this. We are together in this. We will find a way. Ooh, I felt my brain die a little bit on that one. Right? But right, Kay? Like, I'm not crying, you're crying. Like, this is when I teared up. I did actually tear up, like when I first played this, like right now. It's been 15 years since this excellency took me in. Because, like, little kids and sadness, like, those mixed together, break my heart. My family lost in the war. I was left with nothing, and no one could care for me.
さあ
Do not despair, Ophelia. From today, we are your family. This is Liana, my daughter, your new sister.
えっと
My name's Liana, but you can call me Anna if you'd like. Like, look at this! What's the matter with her?
あ
Liana, I'm afraid that Ophelia has gone through something very sad. Let us see that she is cheered once more.
あさあ
Together, in the light of the sacred flame, we will find happiness.
Hi.
Yes, Father, I'll be the best sister ever, Ophelia. My first days in the Archbishop's home, I kept to my room and spoke to no one. It was she who brought me out of my shell. Liana, my best friend, my sister.
ねえオフィリア、ずっと外に出ないでいいの？
Hey, Philly. Do you want to go outside? Guys, I might actually start tearing up again. I'm like really close.
そうだ。
Oh, I know.
一緒に来てほしいの。
There's someplace I just have to take you. Trying really hard not to tear up. Like
こっちこっち。
like childhood innocence and childhood sadness.
どこに行くの？ もう少し。あともう少しだから。
It's just a little further. Come on, we're nearly there. Here we are.
ここは
What is this place?
私が一番好きな場所。
It's my favorite place in all the world.
だからオフィリアも好きになってくれるといいなって。
Maybe it could become your favorite place too. beautiful.
でしょ？私のお気に入りの場所だもん。
Isn't it though? That's why I love it here.
はいオフィーリア、これあげる。
Here, Feely. This is for you.
だからね、一緒に遊ぼう。
So now, won't you play with me?
だね。
Still no.
オフィーリア、泣いてるの？
Feely, are you crying?
泣いてないよ。
No, I'm not. I'm not crying. I'm crying.
よかった。これからもよろしく。
Good to hear it. We're gonna be the best of sisters, Feely. I just know it.
ありがとう、リアナ。
I'd like that too, Liana.
どういたしまして。それにね。
Then it's settled. Oh, next time I'll teach you my favorite game, and then... After I lost my family, I was convinced it was my fate to be alone and miserable for the rest of my days. But Liana brought me out from under that dark cloud and gave me the strength to start living again. I'm sorry for running off like that. I'll return to Father's side and stay with him as long as I can.
はい。
Pray do that, Liana. He'll rest all the easier knowing you're with him. The Archbishop's illness weighs heavier on Liana than anyone else. And yet she must hide that from all around her. Tomorrow she is to set out to gather the ember from the Cave of Origin. If I were to gather the ember in her place, Liana could stay by her father's side. Of course, I cannot bear to leave him either. And if someone else were to gather the ember, that same person would have to go on the pilgrimage and complete the rite. To say nothing of straying into that cave without the church's blessing, I'd get more than just a stern lecture, that's for sure.
やりましょう。
As I recall, the Cave of Origin lies within the foothills to the east of here. We're gonna go be good, big little sisters. And so I must gather the ember, that I might perform the kindling in my sister's stead. This is the path that I have chosen. I alone must go. Even so, you would lend me your aid. Thank you, kind traveler. Surely the flame has guided you to my side. Now let's make for the Cave of Origin. It lies to the hills to the east of town. Alright, we're gonna switch party members up. I'm actually probably gonna stop it here versus going up there, because it's gonna be another at least, half an hour, 45 minutes. So we're gonna pick up with Ophelia's prologue, well, chapter 1, next time. But as you can probably guess, she gets the flame from the Cave of Origin and promises to go on the pilgrimage to the other churches in Astera instead of her sister, so that her sister can stay and be with their father. Excuse me. It's very touching. And that's why Ophelia is one of the best girls. So I am probably going to wrap it up here. Madam, good luck on the Lord of the Forest. That's the end. That's the boss for chapter 2 for Huntress. It's a really good boss fight. But we will pick up with Ophelia and get Cirrus, and then have all 8 travelers the next time we play. So thank you all for sticking with me this evening. Kay, if you're still here, go to bed. Everyone else, thank you so much for joining us. I know you're not around any longer, but thank you, Zero Gravity, for the follow. Again, everyone who is here, we are 5 away from hitting an affiliate. So I just have to ask for your help as much as you can. Just tell people when I'm streaming, tell them I'm a bumbling idiot that's fun to watch, if that's the case. It would just mean really a lot to me to have that support. I appreciate all the support that I have from you guys now, even so. So with that, we're going to end for tonight. Next stream, Tuesday. I am thinking maybe of trying to set up another Nintendo night. I think we've all been having a lot of fun with that. So I will chat with the Discord, see what you guys want to do. Arma, you're still here. I'm going to close up the stream and then pop into Discord and we can talk there. Other than that, thank you again, everybody. Have a great evening. And I will see you next time we play Octopath Traveler.